What's up, guys? Episode 15 of Road to a 200-pound overhead press today. Here's my first working set with 135 pounds. I was just going to try out lifting with a belt just to see how it is. I've never done overhead press with the belt before, so I'm just going to try it out. I also want to see if it helped or not. What lifting with the belt normally helps with is like your core stability and bracing. As I said in the last video, I'm going to talk about my new workout structure today. So I'll be talking a lot about the sets and exercises I'm going to be doing now. So I got 4 reps there. I didn't really feel like this belt was helping me that much. So I guess more of the weakness right now is within my actual shoulders, and that's more of the issue, not really my core stability. So next set, I dropped the weight down to 115 pounds. I did my second working set. So for my new workout structure to hopefully try to break through all the plateaus is I'm only going to do these 2 working sets of barbell overhead press. And then I'm going to do, as of right now, 1 working set of dumbbell seated overhead press on a bench. So you'll see that later. So the next exercise I did was 2 working sets of weighted dips. So here's my set with 25 pounds. It's been good to start doing weighted dips. As you guys who've watched my videos, I've been doing, weighted pull-ups, but I haven't started doing weighted dips until just now, just because I was really bad at dips, so it took some time before I wanted to start adding weight. Also, I think the decision to drop my barbell overhead press working sets from 3 to 2 is going to be good, because the third set, I don't know how much I'm really getting out of that. I feel like it's just junk volume. So I did 5 reps there with 25 pounds. Then for my next working set of weighted dips, I dropped the weight down to just 10 pounds. So for this lift, I just recorded all my working sets. For the barbell overhead press, for my warm-ups, I did a warm-up with the bar, 65 pounds, and then 95 pounds. Then the other exercise I'm going to do is 1 working set of incline dumbbell bench. And then, as I said earlier, 1 set of seated dumbbell overhead press. Okay, so I hit 7 reps with 10 pounds. So then next I did 1 warm-up set of incline dumbbell bench, and then I did 1 working set. So here I'm doing 65 pounds for incline dumbbell bench. This bench angle, it's probably less than 30, so it's kind of one of the lower angles, almost to flat bench. Then I got to really work on going lower with the dumbbells. So, as I said earlier, my push working sets for all my presses are going to be 2 working sets of barbell overhead press, 2 sets of weighted dips, 1 set of incline dumbbell bench, and then 1 set of seated dumbbell overhead press, which you're going to see in just a second. So after I did incline dumbbell bench, I did seated dumbbell overhead press. I'm still getting used to this movement. I haven't really done seated dumbbell overhead press a lot at all, so it's going to be good to get some new stimulus, and then also work my shoulders individually to fix any imbalances. As for the current structure, I think what I may add later on is, as I get more used to it, is maybe 1 more set of seated overhead dumbbell press, and then maybe add another set of weighted dips as well, or another set of incline dumbbell bench. I really don't think adding another set of barbell overhead press is going to do anything for me right now, because I've just been plateauing with that other structure. This is a clip from a lift a week earlier of me doing seated overhead dumbbell press here. So currently only using 50 pounds, so gotta keep building that up. This is a set from another lift last week of incline dumbbell bench. This was with 60 pounds. This lift I used 65 pounds. So I'm just going to keep working on bringing up every single pressing lift. And then we're going to try to break through these plateaus and increase my barbell overhead press. Not the lift from this clip, but the main lift from the other clips. I didn't do any accessories, so I didn't do it. Normally, I would also do cable tricep pushdowns and cable lateral raises, but I was pretty pressed for time today, so I didn't hit any of those. But normally, I'll try to hit those. Thank you guys for watching the video. We're just gonna try to keep pushing forward. I'll see you guys in the next one.